EA Sports welcomes you to the
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. They'll put Addison in motion. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
For Vikings.
On the handoff, Jones. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Pulling out wide. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. This one, it's incomplete.
For Justin Jefferson.
Here we go. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brothers. This is James Cook. And he'll work forward to about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
Now Burrow. He's got the hook out downfield with McCarthy. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Youngway Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Vikings nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Vikings offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. The optimism of the season is at an all-time, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
He's got a receiver. It's Addison. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for the man who led the league after 1 week in receptions. Huge game week 1. Good start to week 2.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Goes now on first and 10. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
The tackle made back
The
at the
key to great
39-yard
defensive
line.
line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Yards on the play.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 25, here's second down and 9.
At the Falcons' 25-yard
To throw is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards to go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
We get a stoppage. There's an injured player. It is T.J. Hawkinson who was shaken up on that last play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Falcons take
Falcons offense ready for their second possession. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, the road games are so hard in the NFL, but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's amazing how winning creates more winning. It kind of has an ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball thing. So when you're winning, you're feeling good, everything works. And all of a sudden, you start losing, and you start questioning everything about your approach. So the key in the NFL is win or lose, you're on to the next game. And it's the team's ability to start fresh every single week. Regardless of the previous week's outcome, those are the teams that find themselves in position of the playoffs down the stretch.
First down,
Good
Atlanta.
job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. They'll run with Cook, and he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Prime Time. It's the Falcons with the early lead. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 11. He takes off. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down, Falcons.
A run up the middle with Cook. Now Cook loses the football. And the Vikings have the takeaway.
And with all of this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. Greg, the NFC North has become such a fun division over the last few years. Think of the geography and the legacy. It's always been, because of the proximity, a fun division with great rivalries. But with almost all the teams playing well, save the Bears over the last few years, it's almost heightened. the awareness of how good the NFC North can be.
Yeah, I think going into the season, I'd make the argument it's the best division in football. And I think when the worst team, I know they were 5-12 with the Chicago Bears, but to me, there's a lot of wins built in there. Now they bring in Ben Johnson. They continue to build around Caleb Williams. That feels like there's a lot more wins built into that 5-12 record if they just get themselves organized and get some pieces around Caleb Williams, and that's what they've done. So, yes, Detroit and Minnesota, Green Bay, they've clearly been the top.
In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
To the air, on third down is McCarthy. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And now it's fourth down. Here's Ryan right now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Falcons offense and running back James Cook making their way out. Well, Greg, as the season starts, really the season never ends. Think back to the schedule release, the draft has become this multi-day huge event. Green Bay crushed it with all the folks around the stadium in Lambeau, and some big names will be tied to that draft forever. A couple of the rookies that you've watched that are just sticking out in your mind. Interested to see how they fit in the league as the season goes on.
You know, obviously so much attention around the quarterback position. Cam Ward goes number one, and obviously with Shador and all the conversations around that as the draft unfolded. But I think a guy that's going to be fun to watch when we talk about fit, I think you look at Ashton Jenkins.
James Cook! And he will go all the way. James Cook, touchdown Atlanta. It's his third touchdown on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Coop able to add the extra point. And the Falcons extend their advantage to 14-3.
Vikings 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Vikings offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Well, Greg, it will be a very busy stretch for the passports. A lot of international games to look forward to. 7 in all outside the U.S. Chiefs and Chargers last week in Sao Paulo. Great ones to follow. Vikings and Steelers in Dublin. Vikings in London playing the Browns the very next week. Broncos and Jets, Rams and Jags. They'll also play in London week 6 and 7. The Falcons and the Colts are going to be in Germany in week 10. And then the Commanders and Dolphins wrap up the international slate. That's in Madrid in week 11. Greg, this has been such an additive part to the NFL season, all of these international games.
Yeah, I can tell you, Mike, having played one of the international games towards the end of my career in London, when I played for Carolina, it's a great experience. It's fun for the players, it's fun for the coaches, it's fun for the fans and the families. So I expect this slate to continue to expand. There's so many fun international cities around the world that love NFL football.
And from what you hear, there's more to come. You could be at the point someday, very soon, where every team plays one game outside of the U.S. in each regular season. Close to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Falcons.
They go play action for Burrow. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
First time he's caught a ball
First
here
down,
tonight,
Atlanta.
and it is good for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again.
Burrow's pass.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Pickup brings up second down.
Run out of the gun with Cook. Yeah. He'll push forward for about a yard. Josh Metellus there on the tackle. Now a third and 2.
And it's third down.
That one is complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
And a Falcon first down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis. After this, they'll come up here first and 10. They'll run the toss with Cook. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Atlanta.
Harrison Smith on the tackle. It's a gain of 10. First down, Falcons.
On first and 10, it's Cook. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Down the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
Now a timeout.
A 3-yard pickup.
That's their first.
Brings up second.
And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now, Burrow. Moving left. And it's going to be first and goal. Coming up, tackle made at the 5-yard line.
First and goal, Atlanta.
Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
The Vikings 6-yard
Second
line.
and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. To throw is Burrow. No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Now
Fourth down, the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons going to open up a 17-3 lead.
Vikings 3.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. We enjoyed it so much last week, the EA folks said, hey, come back, let's do it again. So here we are, week 2. Let's get after it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is Patrick Mahomes going Hollywood to Hollywood Brown. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's James Conner. He's going to scamper 31 yards to the house. Touchdown. The Cardinals are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And this is the former UCLA Bruin, Zach Charbonnet. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. The Seahawks get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over.
The Falcons offense and running back James Cook making their way out. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Atlanta.
Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff to Cook. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The 47-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he will score. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons extend to a 24-3 lead.
Vikings 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field.
Bradley
And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's when the offense will take over. The Vikings offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
Down at the 33-yard line. Brings up second down.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Push down to his left. Now he takes off. And McCarthy is going to get down and pick up the first down. Good smart play with the slide by JJ.
And the Vikings first down.
Quick toss into the hands of Addison.
McCarthy's
From the 48-yard line. Here's second and 4.
Jordan Addison. A 5-yard
Here's
gain.
McCarthy.
Brings up
And he
second
got rid of
down.
that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a third down and 4. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Open man is Oliver, the tight end. The first set of downs to work with. It is first down
16 yards. That's good for a Vikings.
They'll put Addison in motion.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing again is McCarthy. Looking to get that wide receiver screen set up, but this one will not work. It's incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Short pass caught by Oliver. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson.
Call it a gain of 13. It'll be a Vikings first down.
That's good for a Vikings.
Moore going in motion.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Jones. And the Vikings are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they shoved him backwards.
A loss of 3.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
Backed up to the 3. It's second and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Vikings.
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Makes the score Falcons 24, Vikings 10. Will Riker.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first
the Falcons offense. And Joe Burrow set to take over again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. He's got the hook up downfield with McCarthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A 39-yard gain on the
big play to kick off
and
this drive. 39 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Complete to
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and pass. Might have even lost a yard there.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he will score again. McConkey. Touchdown, Atlanta. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
And look at this. The extra extra point is blocked.
Bradley
All right,
Pinion
Scott,
set to
thank you.
kick off.
Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He looks forward for maybe a yard.
Number 33,
Jordan
Aaron
Fuller
Jones,
in
the
that
ball
time
carrier.
for the stop.
He was tackled
Here's
at the
second and
27-yard
9.
line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
In motion, it's Jefferson. They run it once more with Jones. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Third down, they need 5. They'll put Addison in motion. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 39 yards. And the Vikings first
They'll run the
down.
toss here with Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He
Second and
was
10.
brought down by Caden Ellis.
On the draw, here's Jones. And
Jones
the
again,
run
the ball
will continue.
carrier.
He's dropped behind the line again.
On the tackle.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
That one broken up, and it's incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really in no fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Intended for
We all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up
Now a handoff for tight end in the running game. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. At least it appears that way. He got
2
it
yards on the
maybe
play.
by the length of the football.
first down, Falcons.
Run was Cook. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss
Jonathan
of a
Allen
yard.
on the tackle.
Last
It's
play
a
went
loss
the
of
wrong
2.
way. It sets
Brings
up
us
second and long. It's second down and
At
12.
the 41-yard line.
Burrow now. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough. But now a much more advantageous
And
spot.
it's third down.
We'll try and run here with Cook. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They're able to convert on third and short,
He was brought
picking
down
up
by
4.
Kendall Fuller. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Atlanta.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Go with him. Once again, it's Cook. Cook with a first down and much more.
James Cook.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 1st and 10. Carry for Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down right
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
On second down. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up third down.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about
It's
done.
now fourth down.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal.
Younghoe Koo on
Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. And the kick is good. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.